Inside of Diamond Dynasty, there are a ton of parallel XP missions. Team Affinity, there are team build parallel XP missions, captain stat missions, and henchman parallel XP missions. The World Baseball Classic is no different, as most, if not all of the missions require you to parallel XP that player. Before diving into any method, your first step is always to have the correct squad. You want to make sure that each and every single player 1 through 9 inside the lineup is serving towards a parallel XP mission. And for the hitters method, you will want to have out of position players playing inside the lineup, because you only care about them hitting. You don't care about what happens on defense, and you don't care about winning either. You should reach a point with parallel XP missions that you're gonna have some bench players to go ahead and replace the players once you complete the parallel XP missions. That's why I say it is always important to also have a notepad or an Excel sheet, or even on your phone inside the notes, write down how much more parallel XP mission you need and which players are replacing which. For the pitching method and hitting method as well, you want to make sure that whatever pitcher you are parallel XPing is the 4th and 5th best overall pitcher. Why, you might ask? Well, it makes the CPU use their 4th and 5th best overall pitcher as well, therefore making it a whole lot easier for you to hit if you are doing the hitters method. If you're doing the pitchers method, it doesn't matter where you place the starting pitcher, but just know that once you enter that play versus CPU or conquest or mini season screen, it's gonna order them based on overall with parallel XP level ups included. Relief pitchers do not really matter. You can either start them, but it randomizes which pitcher the CPU uses, or you can bring them in as soon as you complete the parallel XP with your starting pitcher. Before we get into the method, let me remind you to hit that like button, red subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss another upload. We are aiming for 25,000 subscribers before April 16th, my birthday. Inside the description, you'll have the Twitch, we stream daily, Discord, MLB The Show community, social medias, hot takes and updates, and then last but not least, how to become a member if you want to support me financially. Our first method is going to be designed for hitters. We're going to enter inside of single player modes, and this is a method that I first saw come to light from Hard Pard. He is a content creator both on YouTube and Twitter and TikTok, so make sure you guys go ahead and check him out. Spelled exactly how it sounds. H-A-R-D-P-A-R-D, no spaces. You go to the Rockies and you make sure that you are playing as away. You want to make sure as well that that lineup 1 through 9 is exactly how you want it, and then put your 5th or 4th or 3rd, depending on whether they have a righty or lefty, and it favors you more. I'm always going to put my 5th best starting pitcher, so they put their 5th best starting pitcher too, making it a whole lot easier for me to hit. We're going to play through the method once, but all you're doing is inside that top half, you want to hit with your leadoff hitter twice. After you hit with your leadoff hitter twice, you can quit out and all the parallel XP progress saves. If you get a 1, 2, 3 inning, I would simply quit out unless you also have a pitcher that you're working on for parallel XP. That is the only time I will tell you to continue. Or if you know for sure that the leadoff hitter is going to hit again inside the 2nd inning, or it is very likely that he is going to hit again inside the 2nd inning, that is the only times I would tell you go ahead, pitch the bottom of the 1st with the pitcher that you need parallel XP with, and then go hit again in the top of the 2nd. But if you want to be time efficient, you would go ahead and quit out after a 1, 2, 3 inning. That way you have a fresh set of outs to go ahead and try to hit around once again. That is going to be a home run most likely with Joey Votto. Joey Votto does not have a parallel XP mission. Instead, the mission for him is for him to get hits. So I put him at the top of the lineup so he can go ahead and help me knock that out. The same thing with Miguel Cabrera. Miguel Cabrera gets a perfect, and that is also going to be a home run. Manny Machado gets a base hit. Raul Ibanez, perfect 2-run shot. Home runs give you the most amount of parallel XP, by the way. Tommy La Stella, base hit. We stay alive. Trevor Story, base hit. So the 9th hitter is about to hit for us. David Peralta, base hit. So now our leadoff hitter is coming to hit once again. Joey Votto with a grand slam. Now listen to me carefully. If Joey Votto was the only player that we were looking to parallel XP, then we would just go ahead and quit out after he hits for the 2nd time. That way we can start a brand new game with him and then look to hit twice with him inside that first inning. But because we have an entire lineup of hitters that we're either trying to do captain stat missions for or parallel XP, I'm going to continue hitting until I get the 3 outs, and then after I get the 3 outs, I will go ahead and quit. This is going to be the 3rd out. We are quitting right here. But keep in mind, as I said previously, if I had a pitcher that I needed to parallel XP, like Tom Glavine, or excuse me, LYLT is a pitcher that I need to parallel XP, and I knew that it would be very likely that the leadoff hitter would hit again in the top of the 2nd, meaning the 7th hitter is leading it off for the 2nd, and if I get a base hit, the leadoff hitter would hit again, then I would just go ahead and pitch in this scenario. That way, the leadoff hitter can hit twice, and that parallel XP can count towards all the hitters and the pitcher at the same time. But if I had a 1-2-3-4 inning, let's say for example, then I would simply quit out. And look at all the parallel XP progress that we got from probably 5 at most minutes of playing. A quick warning although, if your number 1 spot does not hit again in the entire game, then you will not get parallel XP. So if you have a 1-2-3 inning and quit out, of course you're not getting parallel XP. But if you hit 1 through 9 in the top of the 1st and then quit out instead of letting that first hitter get another at bat, you are not getting parallel XP either. For pitchers, we're still in single player modes. You will want to go into play versus CPU, and inside of play versus CPU, you're going to find the weakest team in terms of hitting, which is more than likely to be the Washington Nationals. You're gonna set yourself as home, and you can upgrade the difficulty all the way to legend if you really wanted to, because it is very unlikely that they'll be able to smoke that diamond pitcher. Not only that, but you don't care about winning the game after all. You're most likely going to bunt with all the hitters just to make the process a whole lot faster. Now keep in mind that here the defensive positioning for your hitters matters a lot more, so you will actually want to have some of these players play in the regular primary positions or secondary positions instead of out of position. That way you do not have a lot of errors costing you to spend more time pitching than you would like to. Another single player mode that works for both is going to be Conquest, and Conquest might be the most effective one to do after all, because not only are you working towards whichever program it is that you're doing the Conquest for, but you're also getting hidden packs at the same time, and you get to hit and both pitch with the intention of winning the game rather than just being on autopilot. But then the most time efficient, of course, is always going to be play versus CPU. So that is how you complete the parallel XP missions a whole lot faster. That might even lead you to completing the XP programs a whole lot faster because of the gameplay experience that you receive. If you did end up enjoying today's content, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button or subscribe button, notification bell, aiming for 25,000 subscribers before April 16th, my birthday. Also check out the description. We stream every single day on Twitch at 10 p.m. Eastern. Discord has its own MLB The Show community, and then social medias you want to follow for updates, and I give advice out there as well in terms of the game. And then last but not least, if you want to support me financially by becoming a member, feel free to do so. The links are all there. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.